So we all need to find ways to stay active and keep our minds busy. For one Hamiltonian, it started by going for a walk and then morphed into walking a whole lot and walking across the city of Hamilton. And her name is Anita Joldersma.
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 Yes, good one.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Congratulations, because I know you just finished your amazing achievement.
I did.
How does it feel?
Feet are sore.
I bet.
No, it was good. It was a wonderful experience.
Okay, let's go back. Step back. Started when? You don't have to step back.
Well, you said step back. So
I know I
stepped back.
did. Oh,
Okay,
goodness.
that's okay.
I think that's why I like you. What year did it start?
I started with a walk around the block on Labor Day of 2014.
Just going for a walk?
Yeah, it was miserable. Oh, I came back in tears because I had the wrong shoes. I didn't wear socks. I didn't take water.
Oh.
I was sweating and it was terrible. And it took a little while, and I finally decided that I would start keeping track of the walks, because I decided I'm going to get out there and get active.
Okay, so from 2014 to 2018,
Yep.
you did Hamilton proper.
Yeah, the mountain in 2 years, and then Hamilton downtown.
Where's your map? Can you bring your map?
Here's my map.
Okay.
So it's been used and abused, and
Bring that open. Oh my goodness. So what's all the red dots on it?
the red dots are my starting places. So, and the black means I've started from my home, and I walked right off the map, so I put little maps on to the side, and then I walked really far off when I started doing Ancaster and Dundas.
Why?
Well, I know that's a good question. I have a little bit of OCD. I call it quirky fun OCD, like not psychiatrist worthy. Oh. But it made me want to fill in the lines. I wanted to fill in the lines, and I just kind of kept going.
And then did it become addictive?
Yes, like I had to finish it.
You had to do it. Okay, so in 2018 you finished Hamilton proper.
Yes.
And then you wanted to do the municipality of Hamilton.
Yes, well, I started with Stony Creek, and I had already done some of Stony Creek while I was doing Hamilton, and then I went to Glanbrook, and there's all the borders that I went
So
to.
you do the borders.
There's Niagara and Brant and
You
Burlington.
don't realize how big it is.
It's really big.
Crazy. And then you were with the mayor back in, when was that?
That was September of 2018.
2018, when you finished Hamilton proper.
And so I was finishing the last little street, and nobody would have learned about this project at all. It was just me walking. And it happened to be that the mayor was across the street shaking hands before the election. So I, went across and told him what I was doing. He said, "Can I walk with you?" And some of his people were recording it. And if it wasn't for that, so that's when I finished Dundas.
You know that spot?
Yes, in front of the CH. There was nobody home yet, though.
Nobody was there yet.
So that's how I mapped out the places that were off my map.
Like where we are now.
Yes.
We're in Flamborough, because this is where you finished it.
Yep, and there's a little bit of
You
print.
made the Mountain News?
I did.
What?
And some other stuff.
Where do we want to go? Where are we going?
There's kids' names, grandkids' names.
Oh, when you came across names?
Yes.
Oh, amazing.
So my husband's name's Martin, his sister's name's Sylvia. I'm at the corner of Martin and Sylvia.
So how well did you know Hamilton before, and how well do you know it now?
I didn't. I knew it. I've been a lifelong resident of Hamilton, but I
Right.
didn't really. I get lost really easily. So thank goodness for Map My Walk, because I could literally think I'm coming out on Fennel and I'm on Mohawk, and I get turned around very quickly. So the GPS that followed
you
me
out.
really helped, and so all of the pieces went on Map My Walk individually, and then later I put them. I went on City Strides, and it puts it all on
together.
one big map.
How long would you normally go for?
Because the latest ones are now were a half an hour from
Half an
home,
hour.
so I would go for as long as I can. Some of the walks were 10 miles.
10 miles,
But
oh my
5
goodness.
miles, 6 miles, around a block.
We got to go right now, but can I go for a walk with you? Can we go highlight some of your favorite spots?
Should I exercise?
Let's
first?
do it. You want
I
to do a
should-
little warm up as we go to break?
We should do some stretches.
Some stretches, okay. So, these are the official stretches.
No. Okay, let's.
Down.
Okay, maybe not.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Deep
Yeah.
knee bends.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're off.
Okay,
Just leave the car.
I will.
It's Flamborough. Nobody will harm you there.
They won't.
No, this is just for TV purposes.
yes.
Because we need our vests and things. But
Yes.
we'll be back
We'll be back.
with Anita. Walking Hamilton.
Woohoo!
Morning live. We be walking. These shoes be walking.
They are.
Back with Anita Joldersma, who has walked every single street in Hamilton and then the municipality of Hamilton. Anita, where are we?
We're at the Freelton Public Library. It's one of the places I found to leave my car
Oh yeah. How did you, so yeah? Because you're not leaving from home. Because
No.
that would take.
forever.
Yeah.
So I have to find places to park the car that are relatively safe. And on country roads, that's hard to do. So I found that church parking lots are great. So I parked in Kirkwall and Strabane and Montsburg.
And you're mapping this out ahead of time.
Yes.
Because you want to be working in like a block radius.
A bit of a grid, yes.
Grid.
And I've parked at community centers near baseball diamonds, and I've parked at libraries. So
Like the Freelton Hamilton Public Library. What do you got in your hands there?
rocks.
Okay.
So I'm part of the Hamilton, Ontario Painted Rocks group. They're called Hop Rocks. And there's a lot of really great artists who paint on rocks, and I'm not a great artist, but I can still play. So I painted a ladybug.
So how many of these are scattered around where you've been?
100.
Really?
Yeah. So they're all over the place. I leave them
So viewers,
all over the place.
go looking for these rocks. And they're always a ladybug and have a nice day?
For mine, but other people,
Okay.
they make really beautiful ones. So I'll just leave it at some mailboxes or
In front of the library.
with just the hope that it'll brighten someone's day.
Because here's the thing too, is like, you're on the street, but being on the street is important.
Yes,
And walking the streets.
yes,
But you said something about completing the street.
yes. Because walking on a street is great, but according to my City Strides map, you have to finish it. So you got to get to 100% of the streets walked. So I got there, and so it's great to walk on them, but to complete them is very satisfying.
Okay. Can I complete a street with you?
Yes, you can. Don't worry, it's a short street.
Get your sense of humor. This is an actual street.
Short street, it is, and it's probably one of the shortest, and it's that long.
But you have to walk it to complete it.
If you want to complete it, you got to go up to the driveway and come back.
Amazing. What kind of people did you meet?
I have run into the most wonderful people. I really have, from the librarian at the Freelton Library to, let's see, Martha on Power Line Road, who chatted from the garden, and we just talked. From a lady on Wood Hill Road, and she just, I admired her garden, and we talked for a little while.
Didn't you came across your son at one point? You have how many kids, by the way? We should.
6.
6.
6.
And that's why you wanted to find signs with your kids' names in them and grandkids' names.
Yep.
And
So I was walking out near Copetown, and a pickup truck pulled up, and it was like, uh-oh, am I in trouble or what? And the window came down, and it was my son, and he said, "Hey, I know you." I said, "I know you too." And he said, "How you doing, Mom?"
oh, that's amazing.
So that was fun.
Okay. Well, we got to complete this street.
Yes.
We'll take a break and we'll go to one of your favorite spots
Yes.
in your walks when we come back with Anita, who's walked every street
In Hamilton.
in Hamilton on Morning Live. What's that? Continuing our morning stroll with somebody who did a whole lot of strolling over the past number of years, back with Anita, who has walked every single street in Hamilton and the surrounding area. Where are we now, Anita?
Mountsburg.
Oh goodness, Mountsburg.
At the conservation area. I was going
Conservation
to say
area.
conversation, but we're conversating in the
We're
conversating.
conversating. Yeah, I got it.
So
You're weird and I like it because I'm the same as you.
I never would have been here had it been for the walking project. I never would have found this. So it was a delight to come up this street and find out.
Well, okay, we drove here.
Yes.
It's amazing that how much territory you covered.
Yeah. Well, it took me 8 years to do it all, like 2 years for the last piece of Flamborough, but
So had you never been here before?
no, I haven't.
I've never been here before. What's so special about this place?
There's pretty water to look at.
What is that?
That's a reservoir. And there's a train track going over it. People come here to fish.
So how cool was that, like finding this and finding other spots that you never knew was there,
That's right.
right?
Yeah.
What other epic spots did you find?
In Stony Creek, I found a bur oak on Coker's Lane, a big old tree that has a plaque, and I got to hug it. I got to see the lake from Ridge Road, and then I got to see it from next to the lake. You see Toronto in the skyline. I got to see just so many places.
Did you enjoy the country aspect of Hamilton, like the
I did.
municipality, more than the city?
Well, it's not more, it's just different. I can see the changes of the seasons with the crops going in the country. And you see, going past a bunch of cows, and they came running up to see me like they thought I was someone special, and then it's just you, and they kept going. So I got to see things I normally wouldn't have seen.
What about the winter? Did you do it in the winter?
If the roads are bad, I don't go out. I go up and down my driveway. To get my 10 miles in per week, I go up and down my driveway 167 times to get 10 miles.
Because that was the goal, 10
miles a week.
A week.
Yes. And then I went to Waterdown, where I got to do the sidewalks. So if the sidewalks were relatively clear, I would do that. But I stayed off of country roads until they were dry.
And anytime you had country roads, you were sporting these vests just to be safe.
I have this. I also have
What are these?
bone conducting headphones. They don't go in your ear. They sit on your temple. And so you can listen to, I listen to podcasts. I don't listen to music because I'd probably sing and dance down the street, which would not be a good
You'd
thing.
definitely be doing that. That would have been fun too.
Not for anyone watching. They would think I'm having some sort of fit walking down the street.
Want to go explore a little bit?
Sure.
We'll take a break. You finished your walk where? Where
on
did you finish?
John Martin Crescent.
Okay, and there's significance to John Martin Crescent, so we'll take a break. We'll come back with Anita Joldersma. Working on it.
Yep.
We'll finally get there. And her walking every single street in Hamilton and the municipality of Hamilton.
Yes.
From Morning Live. Let's go down
Okay.
here. So all morning, we've been walking the streets. Wow, as many as we can in a short amount of time. But Anita Joldersma,
Yes.
I still haven't got that right,
That's okay.
accomplished a pretty hefty achievement just a couple of weeks ago, where you walked every single street of Hamilton proper, and then Hamilton as a municipality.
Yes.
You did it, and
Yes.
this is where you finished.
Yes, John Martin Street.
John Martin Street.
Crescent.
Why John Martin Crescent?
I had to pick all of my end finishing streets were sort of symbolic for one reason or other, and I have a grandson named Ethan John Martin, so why not John Martin Crescent?
Amazing. What did it feel like?
It was good. It was very nice. I had a few people there kind of cheering me on. Ethan pulled out a ribbon and I could walk through it.
Who's Ethan?
My grandson, Ethan
and
John.
then Ethan John Martin.
Yeah.
Right? I should listen to when you're talking.
That's okay.
The mayor was here.
Yes, for the second time. He helped me finish Hamilton when I did downtown and the mountain, and that was in 2018.
Yeah.
And so now that he's finishing, because he was trying to get elected when I finished the Hamilton walk, and now he's he's on his way to retiring-ish stuff.
Yeah.
And so he walked with me for the last walk.
That sounds pretty cool.
That was nice.
What are you going to do now?
Well, I'm going to write about it some more. I do some writing about it.
Is that what you got there?
Yes.
Okay.
I am part of the Hamilton Mountain Writers Guild.
Okay.
We are a little group on the Hamilton Mountain. And these are a couple of our books. We have more, but the ones that have my story, this is the first Confession of a Street Walker. And that sort of introduces my walking project. Notice it's Street Pause Walker.
Good. What's this one?
And this one is my latest one. This is our book number 5. And I take you along when I daydream during my walks.
You talked about that.
It's a little bit, I throw in a Western and Jane Austen. And
obviously we've known your sense of humor throughout the morning. So what do you got here? What's this one?
This one is Walking, the Final Frontier. These are the confessions of street walker Anita. Her continuing mission to explore strange new streets and sidewalks surrounding her hometown of Hamilton, to seek out new roads and walk past habitations, to boldly go where no one has gone before. Well, people have gone there before.
But they haven't done it like you.
No.
How many kilometers?
Lots.
Lots. Okay.
So I'm gonna go for a walk. See you later.
You go.
Bye.
All right. Nice chatting. See ya.